This video, I feel like this video is gonna be so super long, but it's worth it. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. So I'm super excited to be back. So I'm gonna yap and yap. Yeah, see, this thing is serious. I even have makeup on. It's serious. You know, the last time I had like, let me put you guys properly. The last time I had like red lipstick on was like, there was an era where I had red lipstick on, and it's been so long. Sana, it's been so long. I keep on looking at the monitor because I'm not used to being on camera like this anymore. You nervous as fuck. I'm finally doing this. I'm finally making the video that I've been delaying, Sana, because there's a lot to talk about in this video. There's a lot to like just unpack so that you know where my mindset and my headspace is at. Oh my gosh, I am super nervous. I'm super nervous but excited at the same time. You know, I've delayed creating this video for a very long time because I wanted to be ready, but I realized I'll never be ready. I'll never ever be ready. So I just needed to just make this video. So whatever I say, whatever comes out, it is what it is. I think whatever will be said and whatever happens in this video is meant to be, and I'm just going for it, you know, because ready or not, here I come. Sana 2026. Let me drink water because dang, girl, is nervous. Okay, cool. Hello everyone, my name is Nyakallo Sidikane. I'm not new to this channel. I've had this channel for quite a while. I think 2 years after my high school year, I think I started the channel. Yeah, I convinced my mom to get me a camera. I pitched this whole idea that I had called Locally Curated, and she was like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do. Let me get that for you. And I got it for Christmas that year, and it was like the best year of my life because I've always wanted to have a camera, and like I loved the fact that she, you know, she was really not buying into it, but she was really, she was convinced that, you know what, you can do this thing. And you know what, I love that. I love my girl for that. Love you, mom. If you're watching this, I love you. So the whole idea that I pitched to my mom was called Locally Curated. It was a concept based off of small businesses. So I realized that, you know what, I like cute places, man, like cute small places that are based in bloom. Small businesses like your restaurants, your salons, your spas. So the whole idea behind it was I would go to small businesses, go with you guys with a camera to that specific place, experience their services or whatever product that they are selling, and I review it in real time for you guys. So that was the initial idea basically of the concept that I had. And I remember the first restaurant I went to was the Social Food Club. It was before it was moved to Razor Square. So if you live in Bloemfontein, you know where Razor Square is. There was a restaurant called the Social Food Club. So before it went to Razor Square, it was based in Westdean. I think between Westdean and Dampinar. Just between those two areas. It was in a small secluded area where you could literally go there, have some pizza. It was such a cute place. So that was the first place I went to, and I ordered and I reviewed the food, and I was like, okay, this is something I can do. But I realized that, okay, I need to frequently go to businesses, and that means that I spend my own money and I need to go to the places, and like it was just a whole lot of admin. Basically, there's a whole lot of admin, a whole lot of money to just get something from a business and like taste it and have me review it to you guys, right? So at that time I was a bit broke. Like I'm out of high school, like I'm still broke, like, you get me? So I was just like, let me just leave this concept. And I also went to there was another salon called Butle Hair Salon. I went to Butle Hair Salon as well. And then I think the last place I went to was called, it was something ko Silong man, ko 2nd Avenue. They used to sell like your African cuisine. So I think that's the last place I went to. That was literally the last place I went to. So I was like, okay, I realized that it was not working out for me. I was very enthusiastic and I was very like, remember when you're young, I'm still young, but like I didn't know what it took for me to have that concept every week. Remember, if I'm gonna check out content every week, I need to basically go to a restaurant every week, go to a small business every week, and it was just not working out. Cool, fine. And then I'm like, okay, let me just tap into creating videos of days in my life, you know. So I then went, it was my little brother's birthday and we went to Jumpers Lane for the first time, and I also like filmed that part. But I just realized there's certain things that I want to keep to myself and enjoy, without having to think, oh, I have to create content, I have to, you know. And that was my everyday life. My everyday life is just, I just want to enjoy my life, you know. And I started being more active on Instagram because that was also a period where I was starting my hair care journey, my natural hair care journey. So all my life I had relaxed hair. My high school years I had relaxed hair. So after my high school, I think after my exams, I literally chopped my hair off. I'm like, okay, I want to start going natural now. So I was in the experimenting phase as well, and I kind of enjoyed, I really enjoyed that phase because it was so new to me and I was figuring it out on my own. And I'm like, okay, no, let's do this. And when my hair started growing natural, I was very like, I was so fascinated. So I started sharing that on my Instagram stories a lot more. And then I left YouTube for a long time. And I started just slowly having this passion, having this like interest in wanting to see how far I can go with my natural hair. You know, I started frequently going to Discam and Clicks, checking out different products on the market, being interested, doing a whole lot of research about natural hair and all of that. So that started literally being my life every day. Like every single day I would try out something new with my hair. It was in its awkward, there was a time it was in its awkward phases. I used to try like your rice waters, like there were so many things I was trying, like, and it was just such I didn't see myself at the time. It was not a thing that I was like, but I was just so interested in the new journey that I was in, which is discovering my natural hair, which I've never had before. And like fast forward today, like I am a business owner. I'm a business owner and a founder of hair care products, natural hair care products. And it was such a personal journey for me because I remember during like my Black consciousness era, I still am Black consciousness, but when it was still in its very fiery stage, I used to like just watch documentaries. I used to read a whole lot of books about like Black leaders and Black heroes. and I stumbled upon Steve Biko, and Steve Biko started talking about black child love your hair texture. I'm like, hair texture? What does that look like? Like, you know, so it was something that I was really interested in and wanting to know more about that. And that phase of my life when I started going natural kind of gave me that, and I kind of started understanding more of my identity. But yeah, like, anyway, it just really helped me a lot with my scalp, and it helped me a lot with just certain things, just knowing how to do my hair, not having to go to the salon and having people figure out what to do with my hair. You know, I got to a point where I was like, okay, now you know what, I want to figure this out, and I figured it out. And till this day, I haven't stepped into a salon like that. You know, if I want to braid my hair, if I want to have braids in, I go to specific people. Like right now, if I want my braids, I go to my friend Naledi to braid my hair. So it's been such a beautiful journey. So this is where I've gotten like my silent power and my silent strength. I've always thrived on being a problem solver. Even in high school when I was head girl, and even before I was head girl, I've always like thrived on being a problem solver. If I saw a problem, I wanted to solve it, and I would do anything by all means to make sure I solve that problem. And that has been such a superpower for me, and I'm so glad that I solved a problem that really took me a long time to get to. But like, I struggled with it. Like my scalp, guys, when I speak about my scalp, like, yeah, my scalp used to be so burned because I had chemical product in all the time. I used to relax my hair like crazy, and that like really made my scalp suffer a lot. I had a lot of heat damage. My hair wouldn't grow to a certain point. If it was here, like, it wouldn't grow more than that, you know. And I used to have such dry hair and scalp. And what we would do, I used to live at the hostel, right? So what we would do, my friends and I at that time, we would bathe each other's scalps every night. But when you wake up, your hair is full of grease, but your scalp is dry. Your hair is greasy, but your scalp is dry. Does that make sense? So I was like, yo, I see a lot of grease on top of my hair, but my scalp is itchy. Like, it's always itchy. I don't understand what's going on. And now that I'm a natural, I understand why, you know. And that type of problem solving and that type of freedom to know now that, okay, basing your scalp isn't a thing. You're just having castor oil on top of your hair. Like, imagine having, like, because the castor oil and honey is literally the same texture. Imagine you have honey on top of your hair. Like, so there's so many things that I have liberated my mind on, and my mind works differently now because of this hair journey. And that's why I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on YouTube because ever since I started my hair care brand, my hair care products, and my hair care business, I would bump into a lot of people, a lot of people that would want me to explain how to take care of your hair, what happens if you have a damaged scalp, what happens if you want to transition from relaxed to natural, is natural hair and relaxed hair different? Like, I would have so many conversations at the mall. Like, I'd bump into somebody at the mall and they'll ask me like about hair tips, and I'm just like, I can't explain this now, you know. And I realized, you know what, I do have a platform that I have abandoned, but I can always revive and give hair tips, hair tutorials, talk about hair, whatever questions that people have, I can answer in a lengthy video where people can always come back to these videos if they forget something or they want to know more about this, about that. God has a great sense of humor, because when I started Locally Curated, I wanted to expose small businesses to people my age, my peers, basically, to go try out their services or to go try out what they have to offer. Little did I know that I'll come back here a few years later to promote my small business. I never thought I would have a small business. Like I never thought I'd have a small business. It actually started when I think I was in a store, either Discount or Clicks, but I was in a store as per usual in the hair care aisle. I will never go to Discount, I'll never go to Clicks and not go to the hair care aisle, like ever, even if I'm not buying, but I will always be there. And I saw new products coming in, you know, natural hair care brands coming in. I'm like, dang, I wonder how it would be if I started my own. And I talked myself out of it for years, I think for 2 years, because I know I had that feeling 2022. I had that feeling in me, like I wanted to start my hair care brand, because I was like, okay, I've tried so many products on the market, I know what works and what doesn't work, so why not start my own? But I think at that time I was like focused on other things. I never like wanted to focus on starting my own business and all of that, because it's something that I never like anticipated or thought about. 2023, that's when I took the decision to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. But first I need to figure so many things out. The admin side of business, like I needed to check and do a whole lot of research about so many things, you know, before I was ready. Fast forward 2024, I launched my own hair care brand, EeDEN Naturals. EeDEN with a double E. What's up, champ? And I didn't have enough money, but I was like, I'm gonna start anyway. And I was able to create 2 products that I feel like are very, very important, because what I did, I was like, okay, I did a survey. Every time I would go in the streets, I'd be like asking people, what do you struggle with in terms of your hair? They'll be like, oh, a dry scalp and like my hairline and dry hair. And I was like, okay, I'm going to create 2 products that I can afford right now to take out. Eventually, when the business starts growing and I start making profit, then I'll introduce more products. So I have 2 of my favorite products in the entire world with me, and that belong to me, but they are for you. I was able to solve a problem that I saw for me, and I feel like the people that are going through the same thing or wanting to start a new journey with their hair, starting to want to take care of their hair more, this is for you. EeDEN is for you. And the reason why I called it EeDEN is because EeDEN translates in English as natural beauty. And if you know the Garden of Eden, it has different types of plants, different types of flowers, different types of trees, and literally that's literally our hair. Our hair grows like plants. And it's different, you know, our hair textures are different, our hair personalities are different, you know, my hair is not the same as your hair. So the EeDEN basically is, the EeDEN side of it was basically to say that our hair is different in its own right and has its different personalities. It's the same thing though, you know, we are plants that are growing. We literally have plants growing on on top of our hair, like through our scalp. And it was for everybody to love their hair as it is, to take care of it as it is, to be confident in it as it is, but to have it like well nourished, you know, being able to have nourished, healthy looking hair is literally the best thing you can do. Because once you don't have braids in, once you don't have your weave in, you want to be able to go out there with your hair like just being confident, knowing that your hair looks good underneath your weave. Your hair looks good when you take down your braids, you know, because sometimes braids can be really heavy. Sometimes it's really hot to have a weave on, so you just want to go out with your natural hair. And whether it's relaxed, whether you have dreadlocks, whether you have short hair, or you have a bald hair, or you have like natural hair like me, like you want to be able to go out there without feeling like, I'm not confident, I want to wear a cap, or I want to wear like a beanie, you know. So this is for you guys. So I have 2 products. Let me start with cream of the crop. This is like my favorite moisturizer because it's lightweight but it's so nourishing. Like I can take 2 days without applying this moisturizer and my hair would still be moisturized. So at the back, this is what I said. I said EeDEN Sensational Cream of the Crop Hair Moisturizer enriched with shea butter. So it has shea butter and mango butter, containing marula oil and oatmeal, maintains moisture in your hair and protects it from ever-changing weather conditions, leaving your kinks and curls radiant and nourished. So this is my girl. If you are suffering with dry hair, girl, this is the girl you need to align yourself with. She is the best. I mean, do you see my hair? My hair is like black. It doesn't look gray as if like I applied something and it's sitting on top. It's not penetrating. It's very penetrative. It gets into your hair shaft and your hair will be moisturized like this type of hair. Okay, and then I have my oil. This is my little dynamite. She's my girl. She's good for your hairline, she's good for your scalp, and she's good for your hair. So I said at the back, EeDEN's nourishing lightweight oil blend is created with some of Sub-Sahara's finest oils to give your hair shine and heal your hair loss from thin to thick, leaving your hair texture strengthened and revitalized. So these are my 2 babies. I hope you guys will be part of this journey with me, especially my business journey. It's a lot. I'm 1 year in and this first year was literally trial and error, learning and unlearning, and literally I was paying school fees. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like in business, the first year is always the toughest year because you're learning so much, and you're learning so much about the market, you're learning so much about the field that you are in, you're learning so much about like admin, paperwork, bookkeeping, you learn so much about marketing. Oh child, you're learning so much about yourself. I think that's one of the most important things like that I've learned so much about me as Nyakalo because of this business. It has taught me so much. It's my baby, it's my brainchild, and it like just taught me how to trust myself more, showed me my bad habits, and showed me what's more important and what's important as a person, as me, as I'm evolving and becoming a better version of myself. So coming back on YouTube is such an exciting journey that I am willing to embark on again, and this time it's based literally on hair. So if you are a mother and you have a little girl or boy that has natural hair, this is the channel. If you as a girl you want to navigate your natural hair journey, this is the channel. If you want to try out different things, try different products, try different methods, this is for you. If you have just shaved off your hair, this channel is for you. We're going all in, fully in, 365 days. Okay, how many weeks? 56 weeks. So each and every week I'm gonna try my hardest best to take out a video concerning your hair, and if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to order EeDEN products, you can go on our Instagram page. It's EeDEN_naturals on Instagram, and there you'll find in the bio a link to our store or our WhatsApp store or WhatsApp business page to start ordering your products. I hope that this journey is fruitful for both you and I and EeDEN. I am super excited. I just felt like, you know what, this would be the best platform to explain everything without you guys having to feel like when we meet at the mall or bump into each other at grocery stores, then I have to explain everything quickly and you still don't understand. This channel is for you, and if you want to be part of the family, please subscribe, child. It's the only way to see if like this is truly worth it, and to see that I will be helping you whatever, because the purpose now is to help you guys navigate this journey. I'm also still learning. I'm not gonna say I know everything. There's never enough to know. There's never enough to be sure of. So I'm also going to learn as much as you are going to learn, but I'm definitely taking all that I have accumulated, all information that I've accumulated in 5 years of being natural, to give it to you guys, you know. And until next time, until the next video, hopefully the next video will come out after this video, maybe the next week of this video coming out. But yeah, I think I've covered all I needed to cover. Like, I am super excited. I'm nervous at the same time, but I feel like this is more for me. This is like nyakallo, you know. I don't feel like I am going above and beyond and not understanding who I am. Like, this is me authentically. 80% of the time I talk about hair, you know. I talk about hair, and I do my hair every week. I wash my hair every week. I try out different hairstyles every week. So I've learned so many things throughout this journey, and I know it's authentically me. It's purely me. And I hope you guys see that and enjoy that. I won't be wearing makeup all the time though. Because chill. I won't be wearing makeup as much. You get to see me as I just woke up. You'll get to see me with dry lips. You'll get to see me after my showers, because most of the time I wash my hair in the shower. You'll get to see me at my rawest, like my rawest self. And I'll make mistakes, but this is like, I feel like I feel at home. I feel like I'm in my natural habitat. I'm in my element. So, and I hope you guys will feel that too. And I'll see you guys in the next video and other videos to come. This year I'm becoming more experimental with my hair as well. I'm gonna try out literally different hairstyles. I'm into Afrocentric hairstyles this year, so hopefully, crossing fingers, I'll be more experimental. Because one thing about me, I will braid my hair twice a year. I don't braid my hair like that. Like, I'll braid my hair twice a year, but I'll see this year I'll become more experimental, so that we can experiment on hairstyles, protective styles as well. Because one thing about us black girls, we love protective styles. So those are the things we will be talking about. But let me not be long. Let me not this video. I feel like this video is gonna be so super long, but it's worth it. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. So I'm super excited to be back. So I'm gonna yap, but I'm gonna try to make sure that my videos are quite short, so I don't yap. Because as long as this SD card is full, I will yap. Anyway, thank you for watching up until this point. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.